Hi, this is Niall. Actually, this video is for all the musicians who were part of the music project Evolution Live regarding the universal communication and studio projects with other beings which have lived as musicians before, uh, or to be more specific, as human beings in their life before, and which died from a human perspective then, and are beings with knowledge and possibilities to act in life today. So to all the musicians, thank you very much for all the efforts you did put into the music projects, into your songs. And as you know, you can find the songs on my timeline, the songs I've listened to. Thank you very much for all the efforts, and thanks for my mom as well for that, especially for B. um, and I would like to use the chance regarding, in general, to speak about the real chances. So the universal communication is showing these beings I'm in contact with have a lot of possibilities to help humans. They have a lot of knowledge because they can use all brains and find all the knowledge in these brains, potentially. Okay, that's why the universe is called CI as well, standing for Central Intelligence, because they can use all physical brains and can find all the knowledge in there. So there's chance number one. And the beings I'm in contact with, they asked me to send this video out also to the musicians to use these chances in direct meetings and to contact me directly, because I'm in contact with them, and they would love to do direct meetings with the musicians alive, living as humans, because they can use my body for communication, but they can't do it with all the other bodies, because the other human bodies, they have to overtake them, or the other human bodies, they're not able to reflect so much as I am able to do that. That's how I can find all the communication efforts from their side, and the mirror me back effects in the communication. Got it? So all the musicians are invited to contact me if you want to, for a direct meeting with me and the other beings which you have seen in the timeline. And the second chance is they want to do uh, music in the future as well. So we could do meetings and organize studio projects for the future between the musicians which are living in a human body and the beings from what's so-called heaven, or to be more specific, the beings which have lived as musicians before in a human life. Got it? Okay. And the third point is they would love to optimize the communication to the public as well. And therefore, I would need medical equipment. So, if musicians see that video and they like the project, would love to support it, please contact me if you have the possibility to organize some medical equipment to measure heartbeat or pressure on bones and skin, because that's how these beings, for example, Michael Jackson, can communicate with me through my body, through pain. Is one option. That's a fact. But they also have the possibility to heal the human body again. And beside all these, there's a symbiont living in my body, who have also many features and can do a medication process in my brain, actually, so I don't feel pain as much as I would in a normal case. So all this stuff is very complex. I'm gonna upload more videos because I think the project Evolution Live is very interesting, but the people should be better informed. And regarding all the universal messages I received here from all the others which have been part in my Facebook timeline from the so-called heaven, all of these beings communicated that the project is very good and they're gonna support it in the future. What they want to bring it to a complete new level. They want to avoid that people are trying to see in their fantasy. There was a Scatman video and he's saying that try to see in your fantasy. It's not wrong and it's not right. That's my opinion. Because fantasy is not the solution. Knowledge is what is really interesting. Fantasy can be fake, everything, and just an illusion. The planet Earth, that's what you have to understand, is an illusion if you look at it like that. Got it? But the viewer of the Facebook account, they should be able to understand much more knowledge transfer instead of searching in their fantasy and running around with wrong informations because their own fantasy created that. So for these viewers, in the future, I will upload much more videos and I will explain more stuff. And right now I want to say thank you again to all the musicians, and please use the chances, contact me direct if you have the option, because you know somebody with these kind of medical equipment. If you are in Germany in the next 1 or 2 years, just contact me and we can go into a direct meeting, and we also can organize the stuff for you in the future. If you want to go to a music studio, for example, with Michael Jackson, and he's willing to do that too, everything can be arranged in a meeting, and then you go into the studio and produce music. And afterwards, uh, through nature law, so to weather and all that, it can be specified and proved that Michael Jackson, for example, was with one musician in the studio. Got it? So that's a different level than I'm just sitting on my Facebook account and analyzing and finding out who was mirrored back by who. You got it? That was how the Facebook project worked before. So everybody who I'm in contact with, we want to bring it to a new level, to a better level, to a more transparent level, and to a better live level, because the musicians alive with their crew, they can then document it live. And there can be meetings before they go to the studio and produce music. There can be meetings, and it can be arranged which signs could be used in the communication so that the musicians live can find the communication in their own brain during the studio process or during the process to create music songs. So hopefully this video explains a little bit what could be possible in the future if musicians want to use their chance. And that's something musicians have to do, not me. Because you guys have to contact me, because I don't know who of you is interested in doing that. I'm willing to support you, to help you there, because it would be interesting for mankind to see that. And also they are gonna upload much more videos and you can see real chances there. But in general, my opinion is it seems to be that people are very interested on the Facebook account and what's going on. But the messages I received from the beings I'm in contact with from the universe, they said that people lost their self in their own fantasy. Because the chances are clear, they're very simple, and it would start to use the chances with direct meetings, with Niall's body connected to medical equipment, because that's the best way to communicate and to bring proof to mankind. Regarding me, I'm broke at the moment, so I don't have the money for medical equipment, and I'm sending some videos out to different people. Hopefully I find some medical people with medical equipment. But if you work in the field of medicine, and if you have medical equipment, just contact me. We need equipment for heartbeat measuring and for bone pressure. And if you're in Germany and you have that kind of equipment, please support me. And please spend 1 or 2 days with me, and then we can produce results for the communication. We can prove it then to the other humans. And on the other side, I want to speak to the members of the families of the beings I'm in contact with. If you're a family member of them, please just contact me direct per Facebook messages, because it doesn't make sense to do it like it was done before if people lose their self in their fantasy and in their interpretation of what's going on. Because the beings from heaven, they have a clear plan. They want to help mankind, all humans, and they want to do it in public. And for that, I need a team for documentation, I need a medical team, I need equipment, and then the data can exist and it can be published. And then these beings have a clear plan to help humans in general because we destroyed too much of the planet Earth and they want to fix it. But they cannot if nobody is listening. And the governments should realize this Facebook account too. Because it is not possible, and that's my situation, that I'm running around for a year and so many people know the situation, but nobody's reacting. Nobody. For me, I had really bad days in the last 1.5 years, and it was really sad to see that nobody contacted me directly. Really sad to see. So, anyway, thanks a lot to the musicians for all the nice music and creativity. And regarding the project Evolution Live Music, I will support musicians for mankind in general. If they want to use their chances. If not, I don't see it that interesting, to be honest. I give all the musicians now an example. B, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna take you as an example because you wanted to help, right? See, for me or my mom, if we want to communicate through a body of musicians, we don't need the decision of the musician for that. Because my mom can mirror any musician by nature law because she has the power to. Got my point? So I'm very thankful for all the effort you did put into it to help as well. But in general, that's the situation. And if musicians want to use their real chance, they have to contact me. And regarding me, I will not understand that everybody is screaming my name and singing about me, but nobody helped when I wrote an emergency call on my Facebook timeline. And that's my situation. And that's the situation of Whitney and Michael and other beings as well. And that's really sad. That's my opinion. Really sad. So hopefully people gonna start to think logical and gonna contact me directly, because then we can use the chances for our species in general. If not, the chances will be lost. That's very simple and clear. Okay, thanks to all the musicians for your effort until now. I'm gonna support the music project live again later, and I'm working on a WordPress page and doing some other video stuff, so I have a lot to do at the moment. But I'm gonna support that in the future. Thanks a lot. Peace.